Hey people, it's Greek Snorlax, and I've got another wonderful video for you. This is my first Wi-Fi, actual Smogon fully EV-trained 6 Pokemon team battle of 5th gen, so I hope you like it, because it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to lead with my Latios, Icarus, and he's going to lead with Awesome Sauce, his Hydreigon, and in true Greek Snorlax style, I'm already way over-predicting, which is going to cost me a Latios. Yeah, but now he's Choice Scarfed into Draco Meteor, and he's got a special attack drop, which wouldn't have happened had he been holding his spec still. So I'm going to go out into my Ropution and try to set up, or Conkeldurr, or whatever, and try to set up, but he goes out to his Hippowdon, and I'm like, crap, he's going to roar me out. So I go for one bulk up here, get my attack and defense up, and get buffeted by... I hate Sandstorm. You people know I hate Sandstorm. But anyway, he goes for an Earthquake, which is weird. I'm like, does he not have Roar or something? So I was expecting Roar, so I was just going to do some damage with Drain Punch. But, you know, whatever. And more Sandstorm. More leftovers. Anyway, I go for... Now is where he roars due to the decreased priority. I can hit first with Drain Punch, and I get a crit. And I kind of felt bad about that, but I didn't feel too bad about it, because it's early in the match. But he pulls out my Snorlax, which is just about the worst thing that could have happened there. Anything else I would have been fine with. Snorlax, not so much. But he goes into Super Bug his Scizor, and rule number 1 for me, Body Slam on the switch, so that's what I did. And he got paralyzed. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for him. I go out into the Scissor counter, Heatran, and already I'm misplaying like an idiot, because who doesn't use Superpower on a Snorlax with their Scizor? So, there goes my Heatran, and I'm playing like a dork. So, I'm going to go out into Ropution again, taking advantage of my foe's drop stats to try and set up. I get up one bulk up. He's paralyzed. I think I get in another bulk up here as he switches to... Yep, I get in another bulk up as he switches to Fatty, his Hippowdon. And I'm thinking he's going to phase me here, so I'm just going to try and kill it as fast as I can with, of course, my fastest move, Mach Punch, as soon as these stupid leftovers stop. So, there goes his Phaser, / Hazer, whatever, and I've got a +2 Ropution, which is a real beast, as I believe you people have seen. It has 832 attack, and enough special defense to live that Hydro Pump and pretty much devastate Rotom. Bet you still wish you were a Ghost type, don't you, Rotom? But anyway, again, I'm going to kill it with Mach Punch as soon as these leftovers and Sandstorm stops. So, I just took out 2 of his Pokemon with my Ropution? What's it called? Conkeldurr. Sorry, I still have the Japanese names in my head. He goes out into his Infernape and goes for a Vacuum Wave, which I found kind of strange. I guess he was trying to outspeed me, but I went for a Drain Punch because I was getting low on health. So, I'm back up in the green range. Feeling pretty good about that. And Lefty Sandstorm. He goes out into his Scizor, which I'm guessing is his last hope. He goes for a Bullet Punch, and of course, it's a critical hit, which basically ends my sweep. So, I'm out into Quagsire to take the resisted Bullet Punch and start cursing up. And, you know, cursing. He withdraws his Super Bug and goes into Awesome Sauce, which is his now Choice Scarfed Hydreigon. I go for another Curse, and I'm thinking, he's going to Draco Meteor. Good thing this Quagsire is special defensively trained. So, Draco Meteor gets me down there. I go for a Recover, and I'm glad my opponent didn't do his research because Quagsire ignored that Draco Meteor drop. But he didn't know that. So he goes out into his Chansey, who is going to take a Waterfall from my +2 now. Is it Quagsire? So, and that's a crit as well. And now I'm kind of feeling a little bad about the crits. But, you know, and here's where I go for an Earthquake, because, you know, it's got more power. But he predicts that, obviously, and switches into Awesome Sauce. So, I'm thinking he's going to go for another Draco Meteor here, but instead he goes for a Dark Pulse. And I'm like, okay, fine. He still hasn't realized that I ignore his Draco Meteor drops. I recover it off. He's buffeted by the Sandstorm. He goes for another Dark Pulse, and I'm pretty sure this one is a crit. So I'm not feeling too bad about the crits anymore. And, you know, I thought I could curse up on him, but apparently I can't. Because I think the next Dark Pulse is either going to kill or flinch me. I can't remember. I think it flinched me, which is... Nope, it killed me. Yeah. But he's buffeted by the Sandstorm, and I'm going to go out into my resident special wall, the old standby, Snorlax, and he's going to Dark Pulse, and of course, there's the flinch. But, you know, he goes out into Super Bug. I'm going to get another curse up. I'm like, okay, it's now or never. So, I get buffeted by the Sandstorm, and I'm faster, and I'm like, crap! After 2 curses, you'd think I'd be slower than the Caesar, but apparently not. I guess the paralysis factors in there as well. But he gets off a superpower, which, you know, is gonna still do a pretty decent chunk, because, yeah, it's a superpower from a Caesar. And I get buffeted by the Sandstorm, and I'm still faster, so I'm gonna go for a rest again. And, you know, this is when the stalling starts, so I think I'm gonna speed it up here. Don't let anyone tell you that Snorlax is not as good in 5th gen as he was before, because I'm going to prove you wrong right now. So, he's out into his Chansey, and I guess he's going to start recovering his team as I'm helplessly sitting here asleep because I lost my Chesto Berry. But anyway, wake up, going to get up another curse, because, you know, those defense boosts are really helpful. And his Chansey's buffeted, I'm buffeted, blah, blah, blah. Leftovers, Wish... I'm going to go for another curse. Oh, wait, he doesn't have leftovers because he's got that new stupid Evilite stone. And he's trying to kill me with counter. And I'm like, you know what? If you're going to counter, I'm just going to keep cursing. I mean, seriously, he's letting me set up here, which probably isn't the best of ideas. So, he goes into Super Bug, and by now I've got 5 curses up. So I'm going to live a superpower even at this, easily. But, you know, I'm going to rest it off as well. So that's going to give him another... free turns. Okay, I didn't leave it easily, I lied. But that's going to give him some more free turns to set up. So he's probably thinking that he has to stop the Snorlax at all costs, because if he doesn't, it's going to sweep his team. So he's out into Awesome Sauce. And he's going to go for a Draco Meteor here. And I'm like, this is why I use Snorlax, because that's how much a Draco Meteor does. So, he's out into Super Bug. And I wake up and go for a Body Slam, and you know, it's going to do a lot at +5. Not as much as you'd think, but enough. And Superpower gets me down. I'm going to rest it off again. But, you know, it's awesome, because Snorlax is a beast, and always will be, and don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But he's going to keep superpowering here, and with his drops, that's probably not the best of ideas. I'm still fast asleep, buffeted. It goes back out into Awesome Sauce, and I'm thinking he's going to go for another Draco Meteor here. Either that or Dark Pulse. Oh, I dodged the Draco Meteor, that's right. So that gave me a lucky break right there. Body Slam takes out Awesome Sauce. He's out into Super Bug. He goes for a Superpower, just trying to rack up as much damage as he can. Gets me down to 84. I'm just going to finish Super Bug, because I'm pretty sure at this point I'm going to lose. Because let's face it, he has a freaking Chansey left, and, you know... I don't have anything I can really do to that, because the last Pokemon I have is my late-game sweeper, Galvantula, and we all know how much of a special wall Chansey is. That's how much a Thunder does. And he goes for a Wish, and I'm like, he's going to protect, and I'm completely screwed. But, thanks to the Sandstorm, I'm able to finish him with Thunder. So, that was like an epic win for me, and I'm so happy, and you guys should rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, see you later.